here we are at Yarrawonga, and this behind me is Lake Mulwala. What a beautiful backdrop, and this is big cod country, and that's what we're here for today. So we have set ourselves a couple of missions. There's a few things I'd really like to tick off the list while we're out here today. So number one is obviously we're going to be chasing a meatery. I think that's always the elusive thing that you're trying to do out here. And secondly, I'd love to get a big one on top water. I think that would just really be a special moment out here. It's going to be a top of 38 degrees today, so it's going to be pretty punishing. So we're going to be out here doing our best, trying to get stuck into a few really good fish. Got some great company. We've got a great guide that's with us today. Hopefully get into a few cracking fish to share with you. All right, so we've just hit the water. We're getting all the gear prepared now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start fishing with this thing here, which looks very, very cool. And I've got a bit of a fascination trying to target big fish, top water. And I'd love to catch a big fish on a lure like this. That's been something that's been burning in the back of my mind for a little while. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna cast this out, work it back at a medium and fast pace. Really want to get this sort of moving and bobbling around on the water and try and get a reaction strike out of a big cod. So that's how we're gonna start our day. Hopefully we'll snare a good fish on that. Yeah.
And then like it warmed up a fair bit that afternoon. And then the next day we got one or two.
So when you say one or two, you mean meter plus?
Meteries, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mate, if we get one metery today, me and Frads will be like fans for life, mate.
2 days is good.
Yeah.
Mate,
it used to be if you got one metery in like a week's of fishing, you're bloody the king.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys that hasn't caught a big fish on big lures.
Yeah.
Even small fish on big lures.
Yeah.
So I just want to believe these lures work. In person, not in videos.
Just
That's right. Just sit in there for a sec, have quick sets. We'll just see if it hits the weed too much, I'll take the little chin blade off it.
How fast are you going to wind it about that quick?
Nah, just slow, like so it's almost not quite. Just swim. You don't want it too erratic. You just want it like just so you can feel it a bit. And try not to cast that one into the trees. Yeah? Like just don't hit it. It doesn't matter if you hit the snag. Because that's...
Oh, yeah.
Good work.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on.
You feel snagged, man.
No, he's right. He's in your way. Just hold him. That's it. Hold him steady.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Top water 8.
Yeah, that's it. Just go steady. Yeah, he's just in the weed.
No, he's coming out.
Yeah, that's it. Just go steady.
Oh! No way.
Damn.
Yeah, you're up.
Oh,
What a fish, mate.
well done, man.
Good work.
Top
That's a
water.
cracker.
Top water eats. My heart was thumping when that hit.
Were you watching it?
Yeah.
That is a cracker. He's nearly a metre, I reckon, too. How's the weed he got you?
Yeah, look at that, man. That's so cool.
Just watch that tail hook if he kicks.
All right, and there we go. That is our first fish of the day. And I've got to say, that is one of the best top water catches I've ever had. So just working that surface lure, and then boof, this thing absolutely crunched that lure. And I tell you what, this is a special thing because obviously we do a lot of fishing around Melbourne, And to come to a place like this, you've got this spectacular scenery, the sun is out, and these are the beautiful elusive fish that we're after. All right, well, there we go. So we just measured him. So he's 94 centimeters. So enough talking. We're gonna get him back in the water because the respect we have for these big, beautiful fish is just ridiculous. Look at that. What a magnificent fish. All right, here we go.
Because sometimes I feel the glove like sort of stuck in their mouth. They'll just sit there.
Yeah, there we go. That is so cool. Oh, what a way to start the day. All right, let's see if we can find another. Oh, yep. All right, cool. Oh, you had 2 goes at it.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, fine, isn't he?
Yeah, this one, he went hard. Jeez,
Nice one.
you almost pulled the rod out of my hand there for a second. It's like... All right, there we go. So there's the second fish of the day. So that one just taken on a little spinnerbait. I cast it right up against a little bit of timber and felt a clunk and didn't actually hook up. So we went, spun back around, threw one there, and then bang. So that was on there. So a beautiful fish. So obviously much significantly smaller than that previous one. But look at that. That's bloody awesome. All right, let's get him in the water, eh? You go hard, don't they? What's the depth here?
Oh, 5 metres. We're sort of right on the edge of the river.
I'll just throw some spinners, will you?
Yeah. Goes
Actually,
up shallow again there.
That's all right. Just... You got a big green spinner thing on this now. That's got to be irresistible.
And then you just got to go a little bit slower.
Okay.
Probably. Because that blade will like...
Oh, come on.
Good one.
Yep. Far out. He wanted it. That was the 3rd go at it. There's another cod. A little bit bigger.
Nice one, Al. Yeah.
Beautiful. Tiny bit bigger.
Yeah, he's not a bad one.
All right, well, there we go. That was grouse. So I just threw a spinnerbait right up amongst the timber. He had a go at it, cast again, he had another go at it, and then 3rd time he's actually taken it. So beautiful little cod, yeah.
Done well, Al. Yeah, and you can see he's like heaps darker across the back. He'd be living right in amongst the timber and the weed through this sort of shallow bit. So they get a lot darker when it's weedy like that.
Oh, bloody awesome. Let's get him back in the water. Let's see if we can find that bigger one, eh? There he goes. All right. Our guide for today is Jack Hocking from Lake Mulwala Sports Fishing. Jack is a lovely guy and a very accomplished angler who has won many local fishing competitions. He's grown up here and knows these waters like the back of his hand, and even a few experienced fishers like Bads and myself can learn a few new tricks and target some trophy fish of a lifetime. Now make sure you keep watching as the catches only get bigger and better from here. But let's take a minute to sit down with Jack and talk about his fishing adventures at Lake Mulwala.
Yeah, well, my name's Jack. I've got Lake Mulwala Sports Fishing here. So, yeah, I run cod charters out on the lake, all lure fishing. There's plenty of structure, as you can see around us here, so plenty of spots from the hide. I fish in this area like my whole life, pretty much. So the predominant species that we target and catch is Murray cod. The biggest I've caught is 1.31 metre. I've caught a couple of really nice ones on the weekend, just gone 1.20 metre. But yeah, anything over that metre mark, that's sort of the pinnacle of cod fishing, so that's what we're sort of after, and there's plenty of them in here. So we're running a 20-foot Phoenix bass boat. Got 250 on the back, the power poles, like sort of kitted it out. Perfect for all this cod fishing, especially in the shallows. All Garmin gear, the live scope, which helps a hell of a lot. We can see the lures, see the fish, see how the fish behave. I supply all the gear, got some good gear, Miller rods, 13 fishing reels, and you can experience a whole lot from topwater fishing, swimbaits, catching the smaller stuff all the way through those massive cod. Cater for everyone from like a beginner that's never even been fishing or have never caught a cod, all the way through to experts that may have fished somewhere else but not here. So pretty much cater for everyone. Like even Al, he's fished all over the place. I think he's learned a bit today, so.
All right, so we're just moving up to the top end now. So it's quite shallow here. You've got a lot of these big reed beds and sort of scattered islands, a lot of timber. It's probably a little bit less fishing pressure here. So this would be a great spot if you're out on a small boat or a kayak, because a lot shallower, it's a lot less water movement. And what we're really hoping is we can get Fads onto a big fish, because it's been a little bit slow for him today. And we've got Jack behind the wheel, and mate, good things might happen. So a little bit quicker.
Drop down into that rod a little bit. Straight up there again. No, cool. There's a fair bit of current too, so you have to start whining again. Okay, a little bit quicker for a sec. Yeah, man, let's go steady off. You're right on the top there. Yeah, keep going there. That's it. Keep going. He's coming. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
He's following you.
Oh,
yes!
Yep. Yes! I'm on.
Yes!
Oh,
Just go steady.
you're up.
Easy, easy, mate. Oh, he's a big one.
That's a good fish.
That's it. Oh my God, it's massive!
Oh my God.
Just don't whine anymore, just pull it
That's
back
the
over your
biggest.
head.
That's
Let it go down.
No!
Don't whine anymore, just pull it back over your head. Let it go down.
No!
Danger.
That's the biggest cod I've ever seen.
Mate.
Oh, got it, that's fine.
Cool as. There you go, bro.
Just like that. Oh my God.
You said you wanted a meatery?
That's a 1.1, 1.2, man. That's a massive fish.
Oh, mate.
What
I never thought that was this big.
That's unreal. That is unreal. Have a look at that. Well, we said we've got a couple of missions for this trip. One was to get a big dog on surface lures, big tick.
Oh, mate.
And one was to get a meatery. And this one here is just a centimetre under 1.2 metres. This is an absolute beast of a fish. You were flicking out the spin right paddle tail there.
Yeah.
And worked him up. We saw him on scope. We've come up on the top end where it's a little bit shallower here. And that is a magnificent fish. So let's get him in the water.
All right, it's time for a release. Only had him out the water for about 30 seconds. You've got to keep him fresh in the water. Keep him cool in this heat. I think it's time to release him.
Yeah, when you... Gracefully it's gone.
Yep.
There he's always coming back this way.
He's going under the boat.
Yeah, he's going under the boat.
Don't bite my feet off.
He's hiding under the boat. He's going to get you back. Oh,
mate.
Well done, Matty. That's a special moment, mate.
Alright guys, we're out here with the boys from FishingMad and Moddy and the Garmin. He's just supervising, but he's brought all the cans and it's celebration time already. Well done, boys.
1.2.
In the drink. Yeah, good.
So good. So good. You know him.
Alright, there you go. So that's what Fad's caught the big one on. Fantastic.
All right, guys, this is celebration for the meatery.
Good job, brother. Now obviously there are so many different types of cod lures that you can be throwing out here. It's probably a little bit overwhelming if you're new to this type of fishing. And I guess in the day that we've been out here, predominantly we've been throwing spinnerbaits like this, surface lures, which is what we started with out the front like that. and obviously a lot of different swim baits, which might be paddle tails and different things. But you spend a lot of time out in the water here.
Yeah.
I think the thing people probably struggle with the most is knowing what to throw and when. So do you have a few things that you sort of think of, like, you know, when you chuck on one of these opposed to when you're throwing at a big surface lure?
Yeah, so normally say like up here we're in a bit of shallower water, there's plenty of timber and weed beds, all that sort of stuff, heavy structure. You might chuck the surface to come over the top of it so you're not getting snagged as much. And then your spinnerbait, say in the middle of the day, if a fish is sitting down a bit, you'll chuck that and sort of drag that right through the timber.
Yep.
And then if you're in a bit more open water, then you might throw like something like a swim jig or a swim bait and target those bit bigger fish.
They're a grass sort of scouting lure as well, yeah. We're just covering ground and things like that. So, and obviously, the rods are obviously very different for these, because you got something like this, it's pretty much lightweight, you can throw all day, you got a nice sort of lightish bait cast combo, and then you got these that obviously weigh significantly more, so it's obviously different rods, horses for courses type of stuff. So yep, so I might use like a bit longer swim bait style rod, like something like a 7.3 or 7.2, something with a bit more sort of backbone to cast those heavy lures. Same with the bigger surface. And then the smaller ones might be a bit shorter, sort of around 6 foot, a little bit longer maybe, and 30-pound braid, 40-pound leader sort of gets you out of trouble for that. Well, nice and comfy. You can be casting these for hours, obviously, and then, you know, you probably want to have those during prime windows. But if you're new to this style of fishing, little things like that might help you really get going.
As it sinks, like so say if you land it right next to it, you just want to click it and sort of wind it slow.
Nice and slow, so it's got a chance.
And just like so it actually holds a bit of the tension. And then if you feel it like bump over a log like that, you might just pause it for a sec and keep going.
Give it a second. All right, cool.
Just to come back down.
Sorry, matey.
You're doing lots more casts. You want something that's light and easier to cast and pitch in your hand.
Yeah, that's.
Where the other stuff's more like, just punching the big lures.
Yep.
Good work.
Oh.
Is he on still?
Yeah, it's the one.
Oh yeah, good fish, man.
Nice one.
Yeah.
That's. Well done. You said, you called it, now that log. Well done. Beautiful, mate. I'll get. There you go, mate.
Beautiful fish. Have a look at that.
Awesome.
We'll release him.
Awesome, mate. On a
Put
spinnerbait.
it back in on the spinnerbait, Oh, it's gone.
Away he goes. So if you look behind us there, it's like timber superhighway. So there's just so much awesome structure here. You can pretty much just go from stump to stump to stump, and quite often there's going to be quite a few fish sitting on there. So all we're going to do is we're just going to do a lot of blind casting, spinner baits.
Nice work.
You just said to slow it down just after that as well.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, I did exactly. You just said go past the log and slow it down. And it was like 10 seconds.
Yeah, right. Nice one.
So I saw a snag there and just cast a spinner bait right up against it. And this beautiful little cod has just absolutely smashed it on the way down. And don't let the size fool you. They're pretty feisty, these little guys. We'll get him straight back in, eh?
Oh.
He's not too bad either. He's taking a big gantia, look at that. Nice, matey.
Nice work, mate. You come out of the log, sort of.
Here we go, there's another one on board. That's a beautiful fish, let's put him back.
Yep. I'll get it straight off.
That's the one we caught it on. It's amazing how big lures they can take. Have a look at that.
So this is a massive body of water, and there's so many different ways you can fish a system like this. You can be a bit like us today and get the bait cast combos out and throw some of those big lures, whether they're surface lures or swim baits or glide baits, you know, a lot of your spinner baits. You know, that's a really fun form of fishing. But if that's not your thing, you could get out in your boat, you could troll some hard bodies out the back, you could even anchor up and throw out a few baits. And that's what's great about these places. You can catch fish in so many different ways, and it's really just sticking to something that's personalised to how you like to fish when you're out in the water. Oh, you...
What?
He hit that so hard.
Really?
Yeah, he's hammered it. 2 goes, and the second go he loaded up. He just didn't commit. Oh, right in. Yeah. Yeah, he's probably he's right in the middle of it, Fads. I'm just going to burn that back.
In the middle?
Yeah, right in the middle of it.
One's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, a little bit right of that, Fads.
There.
That was a much bigger clunk than that last little one.
Still your fish, right?
No. Oh yeah, he's there.
Still it's a fish?
Yeah, 100%. Very aggressive hits too, man. He had another go at that one just then. He hit me twice, 2 casts in a row.
I had one the other day that hit it like 10 times.
Really? And they were real aggressive hits.
Yeah. Let's go, he's gone a little bit more right near that stump.
Okay, that's it.
Well, there's one there, I don't know.
Yeah, that's where I had the hit there, just on this line. Yep, got him. Yep. Far out. He wanted it. That was the 3rd go at it. There's another cod.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Got him.
You recording?
Yeah, that's a big fish.
Oh, he's a good fish. That's it, take your time.
Oh my god. Good work, mate. You didn't want the surface lure.
Look at that. It's another big one. Right on Sundown. Beautiful. All right, well, there we go. So right on Sundown, pretty much last light, we saw this fish was hanging right against the stump, pretty much sitting on top of the surface, and we threw a few surface lures at him and he wouldn't have a bar of it. So I threw out a little swim bait and he's absolutely crunched that on the way down. And it's been a tough slog. I mean, it's been almost 38 degrees out here. It's been very, very still. And sometimes you got to work hard to get them. And that's an awesome fish there on last light. So I'm guessing this one's probably low 80 centimeters or so. I'll tell you what, that was a pretty awesome hit. Absolutely crunched that lure right next to the boat. Makes the heart skip a few beats, but let's get this guy back in the water. Let him go, I reckon he'll go. Off gracefully. What a way to end the day. Bloody awesome.